Think it's a game? Y'all still think it's a game out here, do y'all? That man threw away his whole career and everything he had going on. For what? Y'all still think homeboys is homeboys and they gonna go to jail forever for y'all. And they not gonna hold no resentment towards y'all. If y'all not holding them down and y'all not taking care of the matters at hand and y'all making sure that people is situated, what you think is gonna happen? That boy came home after 12 years and went right back into the hood, into the fold, and he received him and brought him around everything that he had going on that dude didn't know about for the last 12 years. Already was harboring some type of resentment towards you, and now you about to go away for life. OTF Jam, allegedly, wore wire and got all the information. That means that as soon as he came home, y'all, he was received, and motherfuckers just get to chatting. Y'all still believing in that homeboy shit, right? Nowadays, the homeboys is the ones that's giving people up. But like I said, if Little Durk, if those charges don't stick to Little Durk's telling. Call it what you want, say whatever you may, but it's right there. It says co-conspirator one placed bounties on people. The only person who got that money that can do that is the rapper. Allegedly. It might be people that just might have natural, genuine love for him. But at the end of the day, he's facing life in prison for wanting to be so in the public's eye. You want to be recognized as what's good, what's good. Yeah, Little Durk's hit, man. Little Durk might be gone for the rest of his life. His man's wore wire. Y'all still believe in that homeboy shit. Y'all still believe that that's your man's though. Y'all want to believe that I got love for his music. I never really knew who the gentleman was, but at the end of the day, from what the information that was displayed, he was a very good entertainer and he lived behind what he rapped about. And sometimes that could come back and haunt you. In this case, Little Durk. All that rapping about you giving people clues in your raps and you talking ahead of yourself and you kicking stuff and you're talking about all this mess and it came back to bite you. If Little Durk is good, it only depends on what's on those tapes. If he's not on them tapes talking at all, then he might have a shot. It's just hearsay. But the feds don't play games. They come with a 95 to 98% conviction rate. A lot of people are copping out, taking pleas, taking proffers, giving up information. What do you think? I mean, he did call himself a demon. And everybody that Little Durk has been around has got swooped into everything criminal, legal, all of that. What happened to the case that they had in Atlanta? King Vaughn's deceased, God bless his soul. Little Durk never went back to court for that. King Vaughn was talking some shit. He was speaking in puzzles and riddles and was trying to let people know that Durk wasn't acting right. It was a conspiracy that Durk's lawyer was a Fed on the low. And I've been saying this for the past 2 years that Durk might have some ties to the federal government. Or he must have knew that this was coming. Because out of nowhere, Durk's pushing peace. He's all about peace. He's doing this, he's doing that. But you allegedly co-conspired to have somebody unalived so the people who do it get a little bit of money and they get to pursue their rap careers. That's what's allegedly floating around. But this is a lesson to everybody who wants to be in crews and wants to be in cliques and talk about they with they bros, they with they sisters and all that. Um, that loyalty thing is not something that you play around with, and a lot of people nowadays are playing around with it. A lot of people are, nowadays are perpetrating to be real and be brothers and to we gang and all this other bullshit that they kicking. But soon as they face with some charges that they know that they can't do and they don't want to do, things start coming up in the air and people start talking crazy. Next thing you know, indictments fall, people are tied into. Now, how does this look for Durk's career? Yeah, you will want to get to this age. I had my fair share of run-ins with the law. I did my time. I stepped away from it, and it is what it is. But you wish that you could get to this age and walk through what I walked through and make it out. And I ain't talking about using no hard drugs. I'm just talking about going through battles with the police and all that, trying to fuck my people up. You heard? But I don't know who you are to comment. You just probably on here for rec, whatever. Of course, Tupac is a legend. People could say what they want to say. Of course, Tupac is a legend. Tupac might be the greatest rapper of all time. Everybody keeps saying other rappers are. Nah, Tupac is the only one that really, he was an actor, but that portrayed, and he probably has some tough guy side into him too, no freaky, but he was more of making people aware of what's going on in the world, and a lot of people didn't like that. That's why the government had him killed, allegedly. In my opinion, that's what I feel. The government had him killed because he was trying to get people smart. Tupac, Nas, Rakim, I'll think of the other ones. I'm not even gonna say Big or Jay Z because Jay Z stole Big's whole shit, and Big's got the remedy from Pop. So it is what it is. I don't know. I know Tupac influenced a lot of rappers. Pop Smoke, God bless his soul. Pop Smoke was a upcoming dope artist, man. He knew he had a sound that everybody flocked to. See, the music game is all about, it ain't, it's about bars for some people who look into that aspect. But the music game and the rap game, more or less, is finding a sound that everybody becomes hypnotized to. And when they become hypnotized to that beat, drum, and that sound, automatically people want to be involved with the artist, period. They want to know how the music is made. They want to support the artist. They want to do what all they can to help the artist in this situation become successful, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's all the sound. The music is the sound. Watch who you around, man. It's very important that you watch who you are around, who you call your crew. You might have to do some reevaluating of certain people that you are bringing yourself in the presence of and the company of, because a lot of things are going on. Honestly speaking, I don't go for neither. I don't know their situations. They battle religious wars, so I don't interfere with nobody's religion. Um, that's just me. I don't interfere with people's religion or any of that. I just think it's wrong on both sides that they're bombing kids and babies and hospitals, and it's just a whole bunch of madness going on over there. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on over there for that point. This young man, little Durk, allegedly is involved in a situation that can cost him his life. A lot of y'all young rappers, a lot of y'all young guys out there that follow the young brother Little Durk, and y'all idolize him and y'all look into his music and y'all think about his music, think about what he's going through right now. He's on a U.S. Marshals hold right now. That means he has no bond, no nothing. If you consider yourself a good person, then that's all you need to be around, honestly. Nowadays, people can bring forth in the beginning and portray to be good people, but a lot of people have motives. I mean, now since you made that statement, what is there to brag about? Tell me what's there to brag about. Because with every raising of the props and standing on the pedestal, right? There's also a side that you don't want people to see or come to have an understanding with. So if you bragging about being a certain race, what is the dark side of that race too? Since everybody think black people, most black people are bad people, that's the stigma that black people has on them. Like, you know what I mean? We just trying to understand what makes you want to brag about being you. I mean, being confident and being prideful of your nationality or all of that, but share the dark side too. Share the bad shit. Like, I don't want to really talk with nobody that wants to give themselves pats on the back all the time, because before you got to give yourself a pat on the back, you went through some trials. You went through some hardships. So at the end of the day, if you're going to get on here and brag and be boastful about anything, also remember about the dark side, that side you came from. In order to receive the light, you have to walk through the darkness. Period. That's it, man. That's it. But Dirk been asking for this problem for the longest. He's been bragging about it in his music for the past 10 plus years. And I'm not saying you do. And I got love for you for even dropping that comment. But to be on the up and up in the real side of things, man, the caption says it all, man. An affiliate is the one who told, who wore the wire. The affiliate did 12 years. So you mean to tell me throughout those 12 years you was harboring some hateful feelings towards little Durk, to where you came straight home from a 12-year prison bid and put a wire on and went right back into the circle and just was gathering information. Your main purpose was to get him caught up. You was never no peoples. Little Durk had people around him that had their own motives, and granted, if shit hit the fan, some people have some stuff that they can talk about to get him out of jail. It just so happens that old boy did his time, and automatically he knew he was coming home broke. So he became a federal informant, and the federal informants, they make 5 to 6 figures. And if you give them good enough information, you might get a lot more money out of the situation. Okay, Google, how much does a federal informant make?
On the website ZipRecruiter.com, they say, as of October 18, 2024, the average annual pay for a confidential informant in the United States is $83,712 a year.
That man came home and made $90,000 real quick. Soon as he got out of jail, they hit him with a $90,000 pack. They hit that man with a $90,000 pack to go out there and get people jammed up. All that money that man done made. That pushing peace and that peace walk was, that peace campaign and that calm campaign was a little too late. But that's on you too, because you gotta be blamed for this. Because if you know after 12 years, right? If somebody's doing 12 years in prison, right? And you got all this crazy shit going on over here. And you know somewhere in your mind you must have forgot how this man, before he went and did his 12 years, how you treated him. So he had a motive to get you back. Little bit of greed, little bit of jealousy, little bit of revenge. Make sure y'all go get them Stack Chickens. Go follow my line, Stack Chicken Clothing LLC. We got the new gear out, man. I'm telling you, got that fire. It's for all my stackers. You heard? You can't rock this clothing line if you not stacking chicken. That's it, man. Got the hoodie, regular shit, base shit. It's only for my stackers. Let this be a lesson to y'all. If you got dudes that went to jail and they coming home and they coming straight back to the fold, don't let them in. You better let them be over there. Don't let them see what's going on. This is prime example that loyalty shit don't rock. Niggas ain't loyal out here. Niggas ain't keeping it 100. Niggas is not doing none of that. Niggas is trying to get ahead in the game and sell out whoever they could sell out in their crew. Look at it. Look at the history of all these gangs and all this clique shit and all this rapper shit. There's somebody within the clique and the crew that's selling people out. If it ain't the main nigga. Y'all keep making these motherfuckers rich and famous to be doing shit like this, allegedly. And now y'all just gonna jump behind the next person and pump the next person up, and he gonna do some dumb, stupid shit. Hopefully not, but that's why all these reckless rappers is getting all this money, because they don't really wanna live righteous. Of course you can't retire from the streets. You got some old gangsters. Yeah, that's a fact. You got some old gangsters, right? You know, I'm out here on gas pack. Gas pack. Follow my peoples at Good Gas, you heard? But yeah. Can't be out here on this timing, bro. Getting all this money, you can't be connected to none of that, man. They was about to put that FBG Duck murder on King Von, but he got unalive. God bless him before it even happened. God bless everybody that passed away through this ignorant shit. This is ignorant, bro. And these companies is giving this money to these kids. And these kids has got beef and they arming themselves with all types of artillery. They paying people. And you got some people out there that's really doing bad and living bad that will put their life and their freedom on the line to give up a location for a couple $1,000s. Now when the feds find out everything, that little location information that you gave up can get you a life sentence. Your niggas is thinking this shit is funny out here. These motherfucking police ain't playing. Y'all not paying the fucking attention. Look who's going to fuck to jail, bro. The system continues to make money because the record labels are giving crash outs a big bag to do whatever the fuck they want, and the jails just keep making money because these dumb niggas is just sending people or they going themselves. How your kids gonna feel? That man Durk got kids. Didn't his father just get out of prison not too long ago from doing a stretch? Durk, commit your life. You want to take your shahada and convert to the Muslim, and that's a little bit too late because you can't claim that. And that might have been Allah straightening your life out. It might have just been. You wanted to convert to the Muslim religion, Allah might have brought forth your truth right in front of you and laid it at your feet, and you have to face that before you can convert, brother. You can't be out here committing all this sin and then be wanting to convert and change yourself for forgiveness in the likes in the eyes of other people. Nah, that's not how it goes. You must face your truths before you can be received. And I'm not Muslim. I just lived a way of life, man. How you expect to cause all this pain and bring all these mamas pain and anguish and all this other shit, and you want to commit and just say, all right, I'm done with all this shit. I want to live a little longer. I want to make more money. I want to be forgiven, and I want to... They didn't connect me to the Duck murder. All right, you dodged a bullet, but here you go. Now you connected to something else. And that something else might take your life and your freedom. Durk go to jail, he going to jail with all his ops. Or he gonna go into a high classified prison where he's isolated. He gonna do all he can. Or he might just cooperate. We don't know what's going on. His mans gave it up. So the only thing that Durk might have is cooperation. Whatever they want. Unsolved murders, because Durk know a lot of shit too. Durk know about a lot of unsolved murders out here. Durk know about a lot of unsolved shit going on, so he might be in a position to where he might make a deal for himself. Because he definitely look like the type that'll tell. He don't look like the type that can do jail. He play around with the well until the water run dry. He played in that well too long, and that well dried up on him. Now he allegedly about to stand up and submit and be gone away from his fucking kids for a long period of time. Right now, he's sitting in that cell. We don't know if he's crying, but I know one thing. He probably lost 20 pounds in 24 hours. Feds came and got me and my brother. Cost us a lot of money. They had a cooperating witness who was a nigga that was with us when this shit happened. And he turned around and turned states on us. Trench coat niggas came and kicked in my mom's door, bless her heart. Took me and then my brother turned himself in. The whole time, the nigga that was with us in on the situation, he ends up testifying against us. It be the motherfuckers that you think that's running with you, that's cool with you. Them niggas that sell you a dream like they with you when the motherfucking shit is going right. But let a fucking nigga say do some time, and these niggas ain't never had that experience in their life. Like a lot of these young cats growing up now, wanting to play around in the field and then catching these stretches, and next thing you know, they looking back. They go from facing the judge with a straight face after they hear that word and they get that time. Now they looking back at their peoples, hoping that somebody's in court. Now they crying. Now all that tough guy, social media, gang banging shit, you going up in the prison system, and now you tucked in with the Muslims. Some of y'all checking in protective custody. All of Durk's ops is locked up in prison. He's in Florida right now. They're gonna extradite him to LA County. He's definitely gonna go up in there, and if he don't buy his way into something, he definitely gonna have to stand on his business. You? They saying a co-conspirator might be somebody out there from California. Gave the drop. They got the shooters named, and they said co-conspirator 1 dropped the bag. Allegedly, they trying to say co-conspirator 1 is Little Durk. Allegedly. He put all this shit together. Durk on his songs, talking in cryptic code, and anybody with a brain can understand it. He basically telling on his damn self. Stupid. Now that's another wrongful death suit that you gotta face. Because now Little Pop, bless his heart, his family's definitely gonna sue your monkey ass for a lot of bread. You about to lose everything. They about to take them keys back. Shit, you might have some people that might connect you to some other cases. You never know what to expect coming out of this situation. He might have some extra shit pop up on him. They said what's done in the dark and comes to the light. You wanted to convert to the Muslim religion and grow with your pops, and I salute that, and that's all love. But you should have listened to your pops when he was in the can. Who's to say that Little Durk didn't give up a couple of situations to get his father out? We're not saying he did, but now we don't know, because everything that's going on now, you never know with him. But if your mans go to jail for 10, 2, 3, 1 year, nigga, and he's in state prison, and he come back to the crew and come back to the clique, and you let him in and you start running your mouth off, that's a problem with a lot of you niggas. Y'all got around that 12-year nigga like he was still with the shits. He rocked y'all ass to sleep. He had to get that 88,000. He was coming home broke. So what you think? He had some resentment for them 12 years. Durk wasn't sending him no bread? Wasn't taking care of that man's family? Because we know all y'all rappers keep the killers around y'all. Y'all talk about their lifestyles in your raps. Y'all keep the killers around y'all for a reason. Don't tell me you ain't send him no money, Durk. In 12 years, you ain't send that man no bread? That man held resentment in his heart for you for a minute, huh? Damn, to a point where he came home and you let him right back in the crew. Your goofy ass let him right back in the crew. Why? He was one of the boom. He was one of them. So you thought he was gonna keep it loyal? You gave him a little bit of money. Probably gave him 100,000, and he felt that wasn't enough. So he already knew what it was. He came home with the wire on and got next to you with the intentions of bringing you down. No freaky from jump. You wasn't sending that man no money in them 12 years, probably, allegedly. That man was holding resentment in his heart for you. So he came home with the wire, got that 88,000 allegedly from the people. Then he got around you, let y'all niggas run and talk and spill the beans and run your mouth, and he was getting money from you because you thought he was keeping it solid. He stood down 12 years. You know what I mean? Whole time he around you with a wire on, he roping you into talking about shootings and M's and all types of crimes, and y'all going goofy. Just telling on y'allself, just reckless, man. This shit is ridiculous. All y'all young niggas do that though. A lot of you young niggas gotta let everybody know what you doing. And y'all niggas be out here doing some real evil shit. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. A lot of y'all young cats be out here be on y'all timing though. But y'all just be sharing it with motherfuckers too much, and all it takes is for one motherfucker not to like you, and then that shit to go up in the air. Then y'all be talking about niggas is out here telling on niggas and all this other shit. You can't be telling nobody. You can't be saying nobody out here telling on nobody. Y'all can't be out here saying that somebody telling on somebody after y'all telling everybody y'all goddamn business. Not making no sense. Y'all out here just telling. Like, ain't no reasons for y'all to be out here telling on serious shit like that. Now this man's looking at life in prison. And the people who did the shit, they might get 50 years. They don't even, the government don't even want them for real, for real. They're a plus in the crime. They're gonna get 40, 50. Durk's getting life, allegedly. He's facing life. They're gonna slam him. The feds ain't covered unless they got surefire information. That means somebody is telling something in the previous. That means people in the present's telling. That means they had shit building up from years ago. It's accumulation of a whole lot of shit. And now they done swung the hammer. Durk's head's on the chopping block. Allegedly. You know what the Fed said? Follow the money. If you follow the money, it'll lead you right to what you need to. They followed the money. Who got the money? Look them niggas up who did the shooting and was caught for the shit, and look up their net worth. They probably might not even be in the banks. The feds follow the money, because that's where all the crimes and all the other shit stem around. It stems around the money. You get you some hungry ass individuals that's starving in the neighborhood, ain't got no money, ain't got nothing. Bills is backed all the way up to 5 years. They ain't got a dime, about to lose everything, fighting for their last little bit of motherfucking residency. Now here comes somebody with 250,000, say, yo, all I need you to do is shoot that truck up over there. Here's the gun. Go shoot that truck up over there. Here's the gun. I give you 250,000. I don't give a fuck if you don't hit nothing. I don't give a fuck if you don't unalive nothing. Just go shoot the truck up. I give you 250,000. and I give you a feature. The hottest rapper in the game giving you a feature and some money to go do that work where you might not get away from doing, but you just going off the hope and the promise that you might just get on with this shit. And then little Durk pushes you to the side. What if you would have got away with it? You thought you would have been doing music with him? What OTF Jam doing, allegedly? That nigga's chilling. He ain't worried about shit. The heat's off him. He put the heat on somebody else. He about to go spend some money and chill and floss for his Instagram and YouTube vlog, and a whole bunch of fucking vlogs out here is going to interview that man that took Lil Durk down. Academics, God forbid you don't be one of them niggas. We know Whack 100's going to have the nigga who told. Because that's how them rats move. Them rats move in packs. They move together. They defend each other. They do all that shit. I guarantee you Whack 100 will have the nigga who told on Durk and them on some content. Mark these words. I'll tell y'all first. But little Durk, he wastes his career. He's about to lose all that money. They about to freeze all that if they didn't freeze it already. All his accounts might be frozen. Smoking on this gas pack, man. You know this is that gas. Shout out to my people at Top Notch Buds, you heard? Niggas got the gas. These niggas be having all types of shit, nigga. This shit got the motherfucking the Game Boy in the pack, my nigga. Look, shit got the Game Boy in the pack. Seen the motherfucking Game Boy in the pack. Niggas is doing numbers out here, man. Fuck. Show y'all niggas something, man. What we doing, man? The game y'all want to play. You know what I'm saying? They got the Ninja Turtles, the Super Mario, got the Millipede, Pac-Man. They ain't got Miss Pac-Man. Joust, F1 Racer, Gallagher, Golf, Donkey Kong Jr. Shout out to my peoples at Top Notch Buds, y'all. Shout out to my peoples at Top Notch Buds, man. You know what I'm saying? He's got the pass, bro. Niggas ain't your homies, yo. There's one nigga in your crew that's plotting to tell on everything, man. Y'all niggas better be careful out here dealing with the wrong people, man. Niggas go to jail and do 10 and 20 years. Y'all want them niggas around y'all so bad, y'all don't be knowing what be going on, what they be thinking about in their cell for 10, 20 years, man. That's why I roll how I roll by myself. I handle my business. If I meet people along the way and build relationships, that's cool. You know, I'm only going to let people around me that I feel comfortable with. And after everything that's going on, it just gave me better hindsight on what to pick up on and what to look for when I meet people and network with them, because nowadays people are living like snakes and slimy and slithery, and it's bad for business. I don't know what Little Durk was thinking, but now you could call him a goofy, right? We could call him a goofy, right? This goofy ass should have never got close to that. Now you could call him a goofy. Word to mother. No, I mean, that's just what it is. You could call him a goofy, because how the fuck you have all this money, you doing all this good shit, you in the public eye, and then you get linked to a murder for hire, allegedly. Motherfuckers is telling. They got wiretaps, bro. If they got wiretaps, that means his voice is allegedly on them fucking tapes, bro, talking. When you out here playing around in that type of environment, you can't be talking. Even if you on these interviews, if a motherfucker's not asking about your music, the sales, your tour, what's next on the music side, y'all rappers is out here talking way too fucking much. Way too much. Y'all talking way too much. Y'all supposed to be taking these big ass platforms and promoting your music, your brand, your clothing line, your movies, your artists, whatever the fuck you got going on pertaining to the music. That's what y'all niggas is supposed to be using these big platforms for. Y'all not supposed to be using these big platforms to be talking about who you beefing with, you speaking in riddles and in circles around a subject. These journalists are asking y'all police questions and you niggas is answering them. Y'all from the streets for real? Are y'all niggas from the streets for real? Or y'all niggas is from some other streets that you niggas done built up to where y'all can say y'all can do all this dirty shit, commit all these felonious crimes, and then when y'all get booked, y'all tell. That's what the fuck you niggas is from? Y'all from those type of streets? Hold on a minute, man. Hold on a minute, man. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. Yeah, y'all see that stacked chicken on the suit? You stack chicken, you know what I'm saying? Stacked chicken. You know, this is my brand. Make sure you custom, you get your customized. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my peoples at the Stack Chicken Land. We putting it together. We out. Pre-order. Follow us on Instagram at Stack Chicken LLC. That's chicken, CHYKEN. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he out of here though. He possibly might be out of here allegedly. I ain't gonna wish it on him, but he done walked himself into a situation where he might be stuck in. This shit is crazy how they got little Durk, bro. Little Durk done fucked up that bad and slipped up and walked into a fucking situation like that, man. That's crazy. And what's gonna hurt him is the music he's been making since then. It's kids, man. Niggas don't be thinking about their babies until they in the can, B. I was one of them niggas. I was out there playing around in the field and thinking shit is a joke. Thinking shit is a joke. Till them niggas snatched me the fuck up and threw me in jail, and then I realized I wasn't gonna see my babies for a minute. Shit ain't even right, man. The niggas want to be declared real niggas. There ain't no real shit into that. Ain't no real shit in going to jail for life. Ain't no. What the fuck is you gonna do in jail for life? Ask the niggas that's in jail for life. What are they doing? The same shit until they die. They're getting up between 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning. They're fixing their bed like they're in boot camp. They can't get under the fucking blanket unless you a lifer that don't give a fuck about the system. But if you not lifing, nigga, you gonna be one of them niggas that's stand in your cell with a tight ass motherfucking sheet on your bed and the mattress is only this thick and you sleeping on fucking metal for the rest of your life. They're monitoring your phone calls. You have no refrigerator. You have no shower in your crib. You have no personal privacy. Nothing. Okay, Google. How old is little Durk?
32 years old.
He's 32 years old. He's in jail right now facing life. He's facing charges that can potentially land him a life sentence. Anywhere from a 10-year sentence to a life sentence. He's 32 years old. If he, God forbid, get hit with a life sentence at 32 years old, Durk ain't never been in no situations like this before. And situations that he been around, he ain't never been in no trouble for them shits that he been in. So I'm guessing he gonna tell, bro. Don't follow my word, but this is just my personal opinion. Durk might give up murders to the U.S. Marshals and the feds that was unsolved for decades. All the murders that all these vlogs like Trap Law Clips and Trap Law Ross Clips and all these people and all these other vlogs be talking about these unsolved murders that happen in Chicago and this, that, and the third. And Durk might know about a few murders that nobody know about. And if they say life, he gonna be like, hold on, y'all, hold on. I got some information that y'all might want to use in exchange for a 20-year sentence, a 15-year sentence. Remember the M that happened on so and so and so and so back in so and 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 so? I know who did it. Yo, remember the M that happened over here in this part of so and so and so and so was shot here, so and so and so and so and so, and unalived here, and so and so and so and so? Yeah, I know about that. Remember this bank robbery that happened over here that y'all couldn't find out who did it and da da da? Yeah, I know who did it. I'll give you all of this shit for 15, 20 years flat so I could get back. I'll still be 50, 52, 62 and rapping. I'll be 52 and rapping. Look at Jay-Z and look at all these niggas. They still rapping. They 50, 50 plus. I'll still come back and make some music. Might not be the music that they want to hear, but I'll probably make some money just off of being a dude who did 20 years on a body, and I told on a couple of other bodies and robberies and bank homies and all this, and they gonna receive me. They did it for 6ix9ine. Whoa. Everybody's talking about 6ix9ine. But there's a lot of rappers that's looking like 6ix9ine. Whoa. Nah. Y'all niggas done talk mad cash shit about 6ix9ine. Whoa. That's crazy. Durk might just pull a 6ix9ine move. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, man. Be careful who y'all have in y'all circle, yo. Niggas be having other motives for you, bro. Sis, whatever. Niggas be plotting. I'm telling you, niggas be having other motives, B. Thank God I got away from all the negative energy when they was showing me that they was fake over some little bit of money. People watching my pockets, watching what I'm doing with my bread. I ain't showing them. I'm just showing them certain things that I like doing with my bread. Stacked chicken is selling, so it is what it is. I ain't, you know what I mean? I don't be breaking nobody's pockets. My sweatsuits go for $60 a sweatsuit. And if you live in out of state or live somewhere else, I charge you for the shipping, and that's it. So you could get a fresh sweatsuit in the fall season if you live on the East Coast in the States. Fresh sweatsuit for under $100. And it's the nice fabric. It's the thick fabric. It's not that shit that run out. It's that thick fabric. It's that real sweatsuit weather where all you need is a t-shirt on under it. I could wear a wife beater outside with my sweatsuits. Yeah, but watch who you got in your circle. I mean, watch who you keep around you because Even watch the niggas that come home from prison, man. You don't know what the fuck these niggas is thinking. Some of these niggas, y'all know y'all didn't send no money to. Y'all know y'all ain't look out for their family. And y'all gonna receive them back into y'all circle. Like y'all niggas just didn't shit on them. Durk, that's probably why that shit came back to Durk. Durk probably didn't do right by that nigga. So that nigga was sitting in that cell starving for all that time. You know, his peoples was probably looking out for him or his homies or whatever, sending him a little bit of paper here and there. But he expected a lot more from Little Durk, and Little Durk probably left him dry. Left him for dead. And he was sitting up in that cell for them 12 years like, yo, I'm gonna get that nigga the fuck back. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Probably 2, 3 years into his 12-year sentence, he was already thinking about that. 4 years, he started realizing ain't nothing coming from the nigga. He's speaking to his parents, and nigga saying that he ain't reaching out to his peoples and none of that. Yeah, he was feeling some type of way. So he came back around and shut the whole shit down. That's crazy. Durk by 6ix9ine out here. That's his only option. That's his only option is to give up the murders that these Chicago police been trying to solve for dumb long. You better tell them LA police and them feds that you got unsolved murder information back in Chicago, because you probably know about a few. When you first came out and was with the crew, you was one of them guys that was the protection, from what I'm hearing. You was one of them guys that got out there and was steaming, putting steam in the pot of water. Allegedly. I'm not saying you was, but that's how you built your career. You built your career off of that. And now you put your trust into some niggas that you thought was your niggas. And that didn't work out. Shout outs to Hookahs Anonymous. It says, Little Durk was snitched on by his childhood friend OTF Jam, who apparently wore a wire for several years after doing 12 years for attempted murder. Yeah, he was one of Durk's shooters, allegedly. Big Boss Zoo posted some pictures of some people. So y'all happy to see niggas go to jail, and man, what the fuck the world coming to? Nah, it ain't that people happy to see niggas going to jail. Niggas is actually mad that niggas is caught up in this shit. That might be his ops who's saying that shit or something. Might be his ops. Shout outs to Hookah Anonymous.
Stuff that was going on behind the scenes.
The mayor, Katrina Thompson, from Broadview withdraws keys to village from Little Durk, ends partnership with Rappers Foundation. They already took the keys back. From Village of Broadview, Mayor Katrina Thompson, while the American system of justice grants everyone the presumption of innocence until proven guilty in the court of law, the Village of Broadview, the court of public opinion of residents has even higher moral and ethical standards and behavior. And our public partners must also reflect the same uncompromising standards demanded by our residents. Given the news that Little Durk Banks has been arrested in Florida and charged with the murder for hire, the Village of Broadview is withdrawing our honorary key to the village granted to Durk and is terminating our partnership agreement with his youth organization, Neighborhood Heroes Foundation, as mayor. Protecting Broadview's interests and upholding the values of residents is job number one. Took one key back. Damn, Durk. You knew that was coming. They wasn't associating themselves with you, nigga.
For starters, they just took away his key to the city. As y'all know, they gave him the key to the city of Chicago. It was Mayor Katrina Thompson gave him the keys, and now being that all this is now going on, they took it from him, right? And I always tell y'all that same machine that is responsible for building you up, they can definitely take you down. Now, if you believe,
He thought he was bigger than the machine. That's that buddy. That buddy make niggas arrogant, make niggas forget who they handlers is. That nigga was handled by somebody. Nigga, they put so much money into him and funneled so much money into him, he became bought.
under a rock, right?
He's finished, bro.
As of the past 24 hours, it's been just nothing but hell for Little Durk. As we found out that one of his close associates by the name of OTF Jam have worn a wiretap for years, and this is why it led to his arrest, where he's been charged for murder for hire when it comes to Little Pat. Now, according to reports in an investigation, it says that they were targeting Quando Rondo. However, they ended up getting Lil Pab and OTF Didi, followed by a couple other OTF members were involved in the unaliving of Lil Pab. Now, I told y'all before, as soon as that article came
How?
out, as soon as the feds let us know that that was the case where OTF Didi got locked up, most of us already knew that Durk was going down. OTF Didi is way too close to Little Durk, and not only that, he's known as the threat for a reason. And I told y'all before, every time we've been hearing OTF this, OTF that, they've been involved in a criminal enterprise where we don't see nothing about the quote-unquote boss. It's just nothing but soldiers, soldiers, and soldiers. But now it's looking like they finally caught up to Little Durk. Now,
Rico at the highest level. Damn, he going down in the books as John Gotti, and like he said, he wanted to, right?
things get a little more interesting within this case. But before we get into all that, let me say this, right? I don't think everybody really is taking in how much is going on right now. They said that this man was wearing a wire for years, right? OTF Jam, and this how crazy it is. This man did 12 years in jail, came home, wore a wire, and took down one of the biggest, if not the biggest, groups out of Chicago operating right now. Right? Whether you want to call them a criminal enterprise, no matter what you want to call.
I bet you Chief Keef is like, phew. Chief Keef sitting in LA right now, like, phew. Them niggas is fucked up. Chief Keef sitting in motherfucking LA right now, like, nah, these niggas is fucked up. Ah, man, Durk about to tell everything. Little Reese and them niggas like, yo, this nigga Durk about to tell everything he knows.
O Block OTF is one of the biggest organizations operating out of Chicago right now. Now, here's the thing. This is what they're not saying. I wonder who put him up to it. Right? They say he caught a gun charge, and after he caught a gun charge, that's when he agreed to wear the wire and take down guys affiliated with OTF. And that's messed up, man, because it's sad how guys be in the street doing X, Y, and Z, whatever they doing, and they can't hold water.
Sound like a lot of you niggas right now. A lot of niggas that's out here running around got homeboys that's doing time for them because they couldn't do the time. Some of you niggas is losing y'all homeboys because y'all not keeping it 100 and sending they peoples no bread, not even checking up on nobody. Y'all niggas ain't sending no pics, no kites. Even if y'all don't want to be tied into it, have somebody else write the kite and send it. You niggas is just out here using niggas and throwing them away like they chess pieces on a board, though. For real, you niggas Niggas out here playing games with niggas' freedom. And you niggas don't be standing on business. You niggas can't say that shit no more.
Right? He already did 12 years. I guess as soon as he caught the gun charge, he felt that it was over. But he volunteered himself and said, look.
That's a lot of you niggas too. A lot of you niggas need to get the fuck up out the street too, because a lot of you niggas be jumping out in these motherfucking streets, and y'all niggas be out here playing in these motherfucking streets and catching these fucking charges, and you niggas can't be men about this shit. You niggas turn to young bitches, because now y'all go from wanting to be the toughest nigga walking around with the hammer until you get caught with it, and then your ass gotta go do a fucking bid. Now you niggas want to get out here and start telling on niggas and working with the fucking police like you niggas got badge numbers. Stay the fuck up out the street if you not ready to go to fuck the jail for what you doing. There's people that went to jail for what they doing and stood on shit and didn't tell on nobody else and took their fucking time. And there's niggas out here right now that's fucking up the whole game. Preferably a lot of you young niggas, because y'all can't stand on what the fuck y'all be out here playing around in. Now all of a sudden y'all want to call your parents and want your parents to come save you, or if they can't come save you, you niggas is in the fucking office giving up information and then be out in a week, and then next thing you know, these police don't have to ride around the fucking neighborhood and do their job or nothing because they got recordings of your monkey ass walking out here with tapes and shit recorded. Get the fuck up out the street if you're not ready for what comes with the shit. Nigga playing in the street, did time, and he coming home. He catch another charge, and now he want to wear a wire. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
For information based on Little Durk or OTF or whoever, I will wear wire and bring these guys down. Right? And substitute for less time or no time in jail. And this is what we're looking at. Now,
that man OTF Jam go on the witness protection program with some money.
I bring that up because when you think about it, if he was wearing a wire for years, right? Put this in retrospect. He was wearing a wire for years. Forget the little pab situation. Just imagine everything else that they know.
Didn't I just say that shit? There's other shit that this man got on tape. Durk stupid for letting nigga like that around him. Durk, you thought you was one up. You thought you was playing better chess. You let a nigga that did time come back around you with a wire on. Nigga who do that much time, nigga ain't supposed to be around you, nigga. I don't give a fuck what he did for you in the previous times. That nigga did 12 years. That nigga ain't supposed to be around you. You are up there, nigga. That nigga just came out the gates, nigga. He's not supposed to be around you. So you put this on yourself. I don't give a fuck. I don't need no credibility that much to have niggas who did 10 and 20 and 30 years to be rolling in my clique and all that, because they still got that type of mentality. These niggas is fresh home or for 20 and 30 years and 12 years. What you think they brain possession? Violence, nigga. Finessing. What you think their brain is maneuvering, bro? What you think they thinking about all day long, nigga? How to finesse something, how to violate somebody if they violate, how to rob something. You just got the criminal mentality. This man came home. He wasn't supposed to have that man around him. Once that man got booked, Durk was supposed to keep that nigga away from him, period. Speak to that nigga on the phone. Yo, what up? You good? Well, I'm going to send you some bread here. You know what I mean? You just relax. I'm going to open up a store and a business for you. You run that here. That's yours. Get on your feet. I got to go over here and take care of this shit, but I'm going to come back and do some host parties in your spot. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to sign an autograph or two or whatever, release some clothes or whatever. But other than that, nigga, you can't hang around in the crew no more.
Right? Let me say that again. He wore a wiretap for years. So think about everything that this man know and got recorded. right? Y'all seen when FBG Cash lost his life. We seen the trolling going on. We seen a whole lot. And I think, to be honest with you, in the coming days or the coming months or weeks or whatever, in the near future, we're going to be seeing a lot of stuff come to light. A lot of things be exposed. All right, but before we get into all that, man, like I said, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm.
Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all follow and subscribe to Hookah Anonymous
to the platform already. Make sure you do so now. Now, we're going to get into a little update on Little Durk. They're saying that he was actually trying to outsmart the feds after he seen that OTFDD and the other affiliates got arrested for Little Pab's unaliving. So they're saying that he tried to go to Italy. He tried to book a couple flights so it don't, he tried to pull a Diddy. He tried to pull a Diddy. And he booked a couple flights, I guess, so the feds wouldn't know which one to actually take. But once again, he didn't know that he was on wiretaps the whole time. So you trying to outsmart them, but they got the one-up on you. So we're going to get into what they're saying. A guy by the name of Jason Meisner. He came out and gave us an update, and we're going to read it and see what they're talking about. Now, Jason Meisner would take to the Twitter account, and he would say, quote, update, Chicago rapper Little Durk planned to take a private jet to Italy after his associates were arrested in a murder for hire plot, the feds say. Now Durk is in custody in Florida, charged with putting a monetary bounty out for the killing of a rival.
Once Jason Meisner gets that and he puts that out, pretty much what it is.
Then the next tweet would say, quote, in Banks charging documents, federal investigators said witnesses and or their family members have already received threats and or have been contacted in what appear to be attempts to influence their participation in this investigation.
Now you intimidating witnesses? It's making it worse. Said in Banks charging documents, federal investigators said witnesses and or their family members have already received threats and or have been contacted in what appears to be attempts to influence their participation in this investigation. So it's already intimidation for tactics. Oh, no. This is looking like the mafia shit. And you got this shit moving like the mafia. They gonna stick this shit to you too. Oh, no freaky. They gonna tack this on to you, man, and it's not looking good.
Sheesh. So I'm assuming, somebody's talking. Once again, somebody's talking. Either they got him on wiretaps doing it, or one of the family members or friends or somebody's coming forward and saying, look, this man is threatening us, telling us that we shouldn't cooperate in this investigation that's going on.
So the defendants who's caught, their families getting threatened? Witnesses? Family members? Co-defendants? They're getting threatened? Maybe? Allegedly?
And we fear for our life, or whatever it is. But somebody is coming forward talking, or they got them on wiretaps doing it personally. Right? Now the next tweet will say, quote, I was the only reporter in the Chicago courtroom Thursday when 5 associates of Durk's, only the family, were brought in. Prosecutor said,
I'm a stuffing guy.
Said the charges carry a maximum of death if convicted and a mandatory minimum of 30 years. There's not.
I was the only reporter in the Chicago courtroom Thursday when 5 associates of Durk's, only the family, were brought in. Prosecutors said the charges carry a maximum of death if convicted and a mandatory minimum of 30 years. There's an identify hearing for one defendant today.
Identify hearing for one defendant today. Sheesh. Now shout out to Gossip of the City. Y'all know they always got the tea first. I don't know where they be getting information from, But they will put up a post about Durk, and they also had something to say in regards to the update concerning Durk. They would say, "quote Durkio attempted to trick the feds when he found out his crimies got arrested. Durk booked 3 different flights to Italy, Dubai, and Switzerland. The only issue is the feds had wires and taps on him. They have Durk making threats to kill others who may testify against him. In other words, it's a wrap."
He running. He tried to. He tried to run. Scared. He knew it's over. He knew it was over. When you doing shit like that, then you basically admitting guilt without admitting it.
Sheesh. So not only have they charged him for the murder for hire plot, but they also have him on wiretaps making threats and telling people not to involve themselves in this investigation. That's another charge as well, right? Tampering with witnesses or involving yourself in I forgot something with the process of investigation. I forgot what the charge is, but that's another charge. And they're saying he tried to, manipulate or try to outsmart the feds by booking 3 different flights. Let me tell y'all something, and I always say this: when the feds want you, I don't even think God Himself could save you. I ain't gonna say that, but y'all know what I mean, right? When them feds want you, when them people want you, it don't matter where you go. Trust me, they got you. And it's not looking too good for Durk, man. It's very sad and unfortunate for the simple fact that I don't condone cooperating on any level, and this is what I mean here. When you look at it as a whole, OTF Jam, they saying he cooperated because he caught a firearm charge, and that's when he agreed to wear the wire. And it's sad because all these guys, and I really hope the youth are watching this. It's sad because these guys sit here and make it seem like they're the toughest. These guys that hang around you, be around you when everything's good, all for them to sit there and switch and turn their back and backbite, right? To backdoor, slime you out, snitch, the whole 9 yards. The streets is literally done. And I hope this is a lesson for anybody coming up, and y'all can see this for yourselves, right? Now, Bezu had something to say also, which is kind of shocking, but he pretty much said, "I told you so." Right? He would take to his Instagram story and he would say, "quote I know my boy's good. Free him. All I've been telling y'all for years, you could read when the body ain't right." Heartbreak emoji. Now, I don't know if he's referring to OTF Jam, like he's been trying to tell him, like, "yo, listen, I've been telling y'all that he's no good." Or maybe he's been peeping the whole situation. If y'all notice, you don't really see Bezu around Durk or was around Durk like how he used to be. He done formed his own little, the handlers, and you just see him over there with Lil Law and them, but you don't really see him too much around Durk unless, it's like a function or something going on. And maybe it was to his benefit, because, look, but then again, let's not speak too soon, and I don't wish jail or death for nobody, but remember, they have years worth of wiretaps. And there's no telling what's on them wiretaps, y'all. So, y'all jump in the comments, let me know.
They got years. Not 1, 2. They got years worth of wiretaps. Might be a fucked up situation for Durk. Yo, let me know what you think in the comments, man. Yo, hit the like button, subscribe button. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Yo, word to my mother. This shit is important. All the youth out there. That gang shit, street shit, dead. Been dead. Ain't no real money and love in the streets, man. Understand this shit. It's real factual. Your favorite rapper about to go away for life. God forbid. But this is what it's looking like for most of y'all favorite rapper. Somebody in your circle gonna get you, bro. It's alright to move a little different, man. Start reevaluating who the fuck is in your motherfucking circle. Cause somebody ain't moving right. Till then, love us.